Here are some images from our new drone camera that we are testing out this afternoon. Gives you a really good idea of just how huge this racecourse is, and you can see the golf club there in the centre as well, and this whole complex which takes in the Al-Ain Equestrian Club and the show jumping arena. That's that white building there over to the right, and then the racecourse obviously directly below. Big crowd here already. These shots were taken literally about 2 minutes ago. Quite a few people in that public enclosure, which has been expanded by 1,100 seats just to the left of the covered area of the grandstand. That is where they have expanded the seating for the general public. So great to see, and we're set fair for a good season here at Al-Ain, double the amount of fixtures that we had last year. Jason Ford is alongside. Another aerial shot there of the public enclosure. Jason, new track here, as I referred to in the introduction. Looks pretty different to the synthetic we raced on last year. Few concerns from the jockeys who had a look at the course. It might be a little bit on the deep side today.
Yeah, I understand it's a lot deeper than it was when they trialled it. It was about 10 days ago, wasn't it? They were all very, very pleased with it. Then they're out on the track, harrowing, watering, rolling, doing all kinds of things. Number one, actually, O.C. Murphy started to come out of the paddock about 10 seconds ago and was sent back in, so I'm not quite sure if we are going to have a delay, but this certainly puts a new perspective, a new view on the racing here, and it'll be a nice addition to our coverage from the UAE.
Indeed. I wonder how many words we can think of for aerial shots. No, it's super. So we're just testing it today. Obviously, we're not going to fly it anywhere near the horses because it is a bit loud and a bit scary, but these are super shots. And this location as well is absolutely pristine. This is a good place to trial this camera because it does give you a really good idea of just how massive this racecourse is. It's a lovely wide track, isn't it? And I think when we trialled here initially last year, a few of the jockeys said it has the potential to be probably the best track in the UAE because it is so wide. And
it's got a massive circumference as well, hasn't it? As you can sort of appreciate from those shots. It's definitely the longest track, round-wise, circumference-wise. Panoramic, is that an aerial view?
Panoramic's like a sort of wide view, isn't it?
Maybe, but you see there's a few people still coming through the gates. They had big crowds here, didn't they, last year for their
big and very prestigious, and I think they're going the right way about it, Jason. They've got quite a sort of pronounced idea with what they want to do. They want to have more meetings that he mentioned they're racing on into April, which I think quite a few people would welcome. Certainly some of the jockeys and the trainers. I know in Al Adiyat this week, Dhruva Selvaratnam was very keen that this season be extended, or at least that be investigated.
Yeah, he mentioned, don't they used to start in October, though we did this year, but the 31st of October, and then race on into April. You think, Qatar starts before us, ends after us. Bahrain, I think.
Bahrain start today, I believe.
Yeah, so, Bahrain, they go on a bit longer as well, don't they? So it's down to the climate, the weather, and of course, if you can fund prize money for racing, then, the owners, trainers, jockeys will welcome it.
Yeah, certainly something that could be looked into, and perhaps it is being. There's another lovely shot then from our new drone camera, which I'm going to call it until somebody tells me otherwise, because I don't know the official name for it. It's quite entertaining. It's caused a lot of excitement here. It is called drone camera, I'm told by our director, Luai. But it gives us some lovely images. I don't think we've got any racing shots off it yet, Jason, because it's a bit noisy and we don't want to scare the horses.
No, I think it's a little bit noisy to run during. I don't know how high it can fly and send pictures.
Shouldering this weight as we have another look from our drone cam. Undoubtedly smart is RB Smoking Rich, but there's some nice ones in here. The horses with plenty of experience. There's Najem Sahil, who's a horse I really liked last year, won 3 times. Sorry, won 4 times last year, Najem Sahil, a really lovely looking son of the local stallion Big Easy.
Yeah, I must admit, when I saw the declarations, only 6 runners, so that's a disappointing turnout. When you actually look at the race closely, you can easily make a case for each and every one of them. It promises to be a good little contest.
Yeah, it does. 80,000 dirhams on the table for this one.
So they'll be very pleased that he's dirt at Meydan, and he's dirt here now, though if there'll be opportunities for him at Meydan, I'm not really sure. Interesting camera angle.
There's a big screen I was mentioning earlier, and yeah, lovely shot there of our winner, RB Smoking Rich, and just shows you how strung out they finished. That's from our flying robot. Yeah, that's what I might call it. I like that.
the two out the back, Nassim Al Reef, and there again, even further back, Zephyr, and they were under pressure a long way out under Wayne Smith and Dane O'Neill, respectively. They were never going